Стивен Кинг как-то написал, что кошмары не подчиняются логике, не стоит пытаться их объяснить, это уничтожает поэзию страха. В страшной истории жертва постоянно спрашивает «почему?», но объяснения нет и быть не должно. Неразгаданная тайна – вот что остается с нами дольше всего. Вот что мы вспоминаем в конце. Меня зовут Алан Уэйк, я писатель. У меня всегда было живое воображение, но этот сон вывел меня из равновесия. Он был диким, жутким и странным даже для меня. Да, все началось со сна. Как это обычно бывает в кошмарах, я опаздывал. Я, сломя голову, несся к цели, к какому-то маяку. Не помню, что там была за срочность. Торопясь туда, я летел по прибрежной дороге. Я слишком поздно увидел автостопщика. Он умер. Я был уверен, что меня посадят в тюрьму, и я больше никогда не увижу Элис. Внезапно тело исчезло. Эпизод 1. Кошмар.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet. I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there. The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer! You're a joke. There would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work. You missed your deadline! Damn. Ah! You can't stop me!
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Quickly, get inside! There's no time to lose!
Господи! Стой! Нет, сдохни, сдохни, черт подери, сдохни, нет! Нет!
I was trapped. There was no way out. The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Follow the light. You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there. Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna kill you. This is it, witch! can't stop me. I can keep this up forever.
Алан, просыпайся. Тихо, малыш, тебе просто приснился страшный сон. Все хорошо, ты задремал. Еще бы, ни на что больше, чем задремать, рассчитывать уже не приходится. Выше голову, красавчик, мы уже приехали. Добро пожаловать в Брайт Холл.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife, if you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Нужно заехать в местную закусочную, взять ключ у хозяина дома. Его зовут Карл Таки. Он ждет нас. Я поеду заправлюсь, а ты сходи за ключом. Я заеду за тобой минут через 15, хорошо? Конечно. Алан, спасибо, что поехал со мной. И я тебя люблю. Езжай. Обещаю хорошо себя вести. Я уже и забыл, что бывают такие вот городки, где все всех знают. Добро пожаловать в закусочную, дорогой олень. Привет, вы мне не поможете? Я ищу... мистер Уэйк? Алан Уэйк? О боже, я ваша самая большая поклонница. Я знаю, вас все время это говорят, но весьма польщен. Роуз? Я ищу мистера Стаки, Карла Стаки. Карла? А он здесь, мистер Уэйк. Должно быть, в уборную отошел, сейчас вернется.
I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes
Do
two
me a
of us.
favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
Now that's what I'm talking about, yes!
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Алло? Мистер Стаки? Карл не смог вас встретить, к сожалению, его прихватило. Но мне нужно передать вам ключи и инструкции, как добраться до него. Ладно, приятного вам отдыха в моем доме. Я потом заеду вас проведать и встретиться с вашей женой. Я настаиваю. Спасибо.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring. You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind...
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Задание выполнено. Вот ключ, а вот маршрут. Ты мой герой, а я раздобыла фонарик. На всякий случай. Эй, погодите, мисс Уэйк, ваши ключи. Не закусочная, аж сумасшедший дом какой-то. Ну, разве тут не здорово? Этот город просто просится на странице журнала. Элис, мы же вроде как в отпуске. Я подумаю об этом, когда вернемся, хорошо? Ладно, потом все обсудим. Мне не хотелось ничего обсуждать. Хотелось закрыть голову в песок. Когда-то я был успешным писателем, но это было давно. Вот уже 2 года, как я закончил свою последнюю книгу, и с той поры не могу написать ни слова. А теперь о погоде. Ночь будет ясной, так что гости из больших городов время от времени посматривайте вверх на звезды, что подмигивают вам с неба. Здесь становится довольно темно, но они светят вам путь.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset. Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
The Deerfest guests
Hello?
have already started.
Anyone
to
here?
arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM. And now, some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile. A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit. The island
Sure
had
thing.
once been the site for a
Have fun.
love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Это было чудесное место. Я убеждал себя, что смогу здесь отдохнуть, выспаться и забыть о работе. Я думал, что здесь мы сможем быть счастливы.
Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Surprise!
Элис, что это такое? Должна тебе признаться, я подумала, что здесь ты снова сможешь писать. Это что, перемена обстановки? Проклятие! Элис, ты и все. Погоди, выслушай меня. Тут есть один доктор по имени Хартман. Я прочитала его книгу, у него здесь частная клиника. Он специализируется на лечении людей искусства. Так ты меня еще психушку хочешь упечь? Да все совсем не так. Это... Что, Алан? Алан? Не надо и все. Я не хочу ничего слушать, черт возьми, Элис. Будь она неладна. Я знал, что она не пойдет за мной, побоится темноты. А мне нужно было побыть одному и собраться с мыслями. Черт возьми. Ха, черт. Алан? Элис? Алан? Алан, нет, Алан. Элис.
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out. What the hell?
Alan! Help me! Alan! No!
Элис! Элис, ты где? Элис. О, нет. Господи. Иди дальше. Алан, очнись. Элис? Элис, ты где? Я очнулся в разбитом автомобиле с ощущением, будто из одного кошмара перешел прямиком в другой. Я не помнил, как попал сюда, а знал только, что с Элли случилось что-то ужасное. Телефон не работал, за помощью нужно было идти пешком.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it. And I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Hello?
Алло, меня кто-нибудь слышит? Разбросанные листы бумаги оказались страницами рукописи под названием «Уход». Такое название я собирался дать следующему роману, за который так и не взялся. Автором значился я, но я этого не писал, не было такой работы в моей памяти.
Anybody there? Please,
I've been in an accident!
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Anybody there? Please!
Hey! Hey!
Failed. The deposit.
О, черт. Карл Таки, рад познакомиться. А при бронировании необходим залог, он не возвращается. Все по-честному.
Required. Fair and square. Fair and square. Carl, stop. Pleased to meet you. Premium.
Брайт Фоллс. Нужно было что-то делать. В любой момент Стаки мог начать крушить дверь топором, как Джек Николсон в «Сиянии».
During your recommend trying it's the latest
Yes.
thing in
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
proven.
Hello? Hello?
Two. One stone.
This is bad. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it. The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's running.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water. Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Soldier is a hazardous occupation.
Taken. They're taken. The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way. There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? Looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, you know, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is... salad, no. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's for the day. We enjoy the black.
bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the moon.
As you might think, it can be dangerous. It requires patience. The engine block takes hours. Dropping.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reached the lights at the gas station alive. I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
О, шериф, слава богу. Шериф Сара Бейкер, а вы? Я Алан Уэйк, послушайте, я попал в аварию. Элис моя жена, она исчезла. Успокойтесь, мистер Уэйк. На озере Колдрон нет острова, он исчез еще в 70-х, после извержения. Я могу показать, где это было. С вами все в порядке? Послушайте, мы скоро в этом разберемся. Садитесь в машину, сейчас мы заедем на озеро, а потом отправимся в участок. Понятно? Мистер Уэйк, вы случайно не видели Таки, хозяина этого места? Я понимал, что о случившемся со мной в лесу рассказывать нельзя. Она не поверила бы мне, а значит, не стала бы помогать искать Элис.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night, and just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, go to sleep, everything is all right. I close my eyes, then I drift away.